Hey everyone, it's Rachel. I'm back with another crochet video for you today. I'm going to show you how to make one of these 6-petal flowers. This one I made with embroidery floss, but you can make it with any kind of yarn you'd like. This one is a size 4 cotton yarn. You could use embroidery floss or size 10 crochet thread. You could even use like a size 7 jumbo. It would just make the flower smaller or bigger, of course. So you can use these flowers for a lot of different things. You can put them on hats. You can crochet a granny square around it and then turn it into a big blanket. You could really do anything with them. They're really versatile and they're really pretty and they kind of bring out like a spring summery vibe. I like to use them with my little bees because I think that they look really cute. I have some people use them for coasters. You can use them for like a display thing on a craft table. Like you can just set them around and put your little crochet pieces on top. They're really, really cute and really popular. Oh, and I didn't mention you can actually hang them on earrings. So they make really cute earrings too. So we'll get right into it. If you like this video and find it helpful, you can subscribe to my page, give it a little like, a comment, maybe let me know what you'd like to see next. You don't need a whole lot of supplies to make these, just your basic yarn, of course. This is a size 5 plush yarn. Your crochet hook, and for this size yarn I'm using a 3.5 millimeter. You don't need a stitch marker, but I just kind of grabbed it in case so I can show you where you would put it if you want to use it. You don't have to. And of course you need scissors. So to begin, we are going to make a magic ring because we're to do the flower working in the round. So I'm going to add that to our hook and we are going to chain 2, and this will count as your first stitch. And we are going to add 2 double crochet right there in the magic ring. Now I don't normally use a stitch marker, but if you want to, you would add it right on that first stitch because that's when you get to the end, you're going to go back into that stitch right there. So we're going to chain 2, and that gives us the space for the petals. And now each time we're going to add 3 double crochets, and we're going to do that 5 times. Alright, so I did 2 double crochet, I need 1 more. Chain 2, keep going. Now we are going to slip stitch right to where that stitch marker is. Okay. So now in between each one of these, we're going to have 5 double crochets, and then we're going to do some chains as well. So we have to get to this next space. So we are just going to add a slip stitch on each of these stitches. And then into the space, chain 2, and then 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to chain 2 again, and then add a slip stitch into that same space. Now, because we want this cluster to be kind of grouped together, smushed, we're going to slip stitch into the next space, and then we're going to repeat. So we are going to do the same thing all the way around until we get back to the beginning. Chain 2, make sure I did 5. Slip stitch, and then again slip stitch into the next space, was the chain 2 space from the previous round. Chain 2. I'll go slower, so I don't know, it might be a beginner level. So there's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3, 4, and 5, and then chain 2, and then right back into that same space we put the single or the slip stitch. Then jump over to the next space and do it all again. Now, when that is done, do the last chain 2, go back into the same space again, and then I go into the next space, the beginning space, give it a slip stitch, and then I slip stitch in the back of it. So I bring this last one behind, I grab my yarn and I slip stitch, so then I just cut it off and weave it in the end. But I think I'm actually going to do a double flower because why not? It's going to have 2 layers of petals. I'm just going to add to it. So if you're going to do 2 layers, you're going to just continue on where you are and add. That would be considered the first chain. So 2, 3, 4. So 4 chains. And then I'm going to go around this post. So I'm going to do that slow because I don't know if you can see it on this video. But the last chain still on the hook. Go in through that space. Out the next space. It's doing a back post stitch. Sort of, because it's around a cluster, not a stitch itself, but we'll call it back post stitch. So yarn over, or yarn under, whatever it is. Going backwards, but bring your yarn through, finish your single crochet, and then chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just repeat that all the way around. Finish the single crochet, chain 4, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so do it around the next cluster. So just go around it or through it. Pull your yarn through. Finish the single crochet. And then chain 4. Oops. Go around it again and just keep doing this all the way around. Once you get used to it, you can whip them up really fast. It's kind of awkward working behind it, but if you do it a lot, it's not so bad. I just kind of fold the front down so then I feel like I'm kind of in the front anyway. Go through. I hope this makes sense the way I'm explaining it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this should be the last one, yeah. So for the last one, you don't need to go, actually you do need to go around the post. Okay, go around the post. Just kind of suck it in a little bit. It will make it pucker even more. So actually I need that chain. I had to go around the post and then, I haven't made one of these in a while. I'm just kind of wing it as I go. I'm going to slip stitch around these chains. And then we are going to chain 3 because we are going to put treble or triple crochets around these chain 4 spaces. So after the chain 3, I'm going to yarn over twice. And we are going to put 5 in there. And the reason why we're doing triple or treble crochets this time is so that they're taller than these initial petals, because you want them to show. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, on 5, and I'm going to slow down in the next one just in case we got beginner watchers. So just make sure I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 3. Go through that space again, just kind of repeating the same pattern as the other petals. Slip stitch. Slip stitch into the next space. And chain 3, and we'll do this one slower. And for a triple crochet, yarn over 2 times. Go through the stitch, the chain 4 space. Pull up your yarn, and then we're going to go through 3 times, 2 loops each time. 1. Oops, let me go around it. 2, 3. And I'm going to have to stop and count these because I'm going to lose track because I'm talking. It's got 3. So 2 more. This one. And 2. Chain 3. So working behind these petals might seem kind of weird at first. You can do these ones first probably, but I don't know, I do it this way. I just kind of push them down. And then I feel like I'm in the front anyway, because I don't see them anymore. I just hold them down as I'm working. Oops, that tail's in my way. Okay, so stitch again. Go into the next space. Slip stitch again. Last petal. 2. Oops. 3. 4. And that's the last one. Should be 5. 3, 4, 5. Let's go back into that space again. Slip stitch. Now when you get to the end, you can slip stitch anywhere really, but I just like to kind of finish that pattern and slip stitch in the first one. And just cut off your yarn and pull through. Tighten it really good. And now, well, that's the first yarn tail. Pull that a little tighter and get rid of it because it's annoying. So this yarn tail, from where you ended, you can go through all of your stitches. I just skip the yarn needle and I just do this. That's kind of the way I've always done it, I guess. You just pull them all the way through. I don't like to grab my yarn needle if I'm making a bunch of flowers because it's one more thing to have to keep track of and I'll lose it somewhere. Put a little bit tighter. Cut it off, and then just kind of go in there a little bit. There you have it, one with double petals as opposed to one with just single. And of course different yarns will get you different textures, different looks, different sizes. You can always use a smaller yarn. Well, that one's too small, but you can stack them up. That's what the Montessori classrooms do. They order ones from me in several sizes. Excuse me, and then they just use them. The kids stack them up and make some leaves with it. I make like little flower garden kind of things. And one other thing I didn't mention is that I end up making a double petal like this, but with the crochet thread, and then I sew it onto a paper clip. And a lot of people like to buy them and use them for bookmarks. They're kind of like a little handy, paper clip to have in like a planner or a 3-ring binder. So you can use them for a lot of different things. You can actually crochet a long tail of chains and put leaves on it and turn that into a bookmark as well, like for actual books. It's a lot of different uses, a lot of different looks with different yarns. And My 2-year-old loves these bees that I made. And actually this is a new release pattern, so I will put the link in the description. But she likes to play with the bees and pretend they're hopping on all the flowers and sings a little bumblebee song that she likes. So they're really cute and really fun. And you can use them for practically anything. So I thought you'd enjoy that little tutorial. So if you liked this video and you found it helpful, you can give it a like, maybe a little comment. It helps my page a lot, especially since I'm a new page. You can subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'll bring more in the future again. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.